Hi, Taurus. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Kelly with your May love reading. We're going to pull some tarot cards for your energy. We're going to read you guys on the left and the person that you're dealing with mostly for the month on the right-hand side. If you tarot up and see what the message is today, Taurus. I didn't shuffle well. Let's do it one more time. That energy flow. You're coming in with 3. We have the 6 of Wands in reverse. We have the 10 of Swords in the upright. And then we have the 4 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so there's been a situation that you felt extremely betrayed with the 10 of Swords, okay? You feel like you've been stabbed in the back. Somebody took your confidences and did not honor them. Your 6 of Wands is talking about the lack of success in this situation. You were not successful. The situation was not successful. You're still dealing with the aftermath of whatever the betrayal is, okay? But there is success on the horizon, which is why the 6 came out. There's also celebrations on the horizon, which is why the 4 of Wands came out, but it's not here yet, okay? The betrayal is still very, very sharp and very, very deep. So you're not at the point that you're able to get past it. Not just yet. You're working on it. But there's a situation at hand that really went sideways. So let's go ahead and pull their energy for the month of May. And they're coming in with the 5 of Cups as well as the Emperor. Now, the 5 of Cups talks all about reflection and focusing on the 3 cups that are broken on the ground, spilled out, very empty, not on the 2 cups that are still filled with opportunities, with love, with where their focus should be, okay? So I feel like they were holding on way too tightly for the past and things that didn't work out when they were trying to be in charge of the situation with the Emperor, okay? They were not in their full Emperor energy like they portrayed. They were more thinking about the past and what they've lost out on versus what their present and future were going to be. Let's go ahead and pull some romance cards and see how that adds to the energy for the month. Oh, you're getting 3. Engagement, codependency, and this could be the one. You put a lot of energy into this relationship, okay? And it became codependent on some levels. And I'm not surprised when it comes with the Emperor energy, because the Emperor demands full loyalty. He demands to be in charge of his environment. He is in charge of the universe, where the kings are kind of in charge of the realms, right? So he made you make a choice. Now he's deciding that the choice that he made for full loyalty is not working to his advantage. He regrets putting that on you, stifling you. Now, this person could have been the one, okay? You were engaged, you were together. They have so many great qualities, but yet there's that that Emperor energy that's tyrannical, okay? That they're just ruling their environment with an iron fist. There is no gray area. There's no wiggle room. It's all or nothing for the way they want it to be. Making the effort. I'm going to pull a couple for them because you got so many. Romantic feeling and passion. You know, the love bombing, the fact they were always involved in what you were doing every single day. They have romantic feelings. I feel like they've been hurt in the past that made them act in a certain way that was overly controlling, right? But you have a very sharp betrayal over there with the 10 of Swords. So I want to dig a little deeper with some oracle cards. I feel like you were right on the cusp of all the success, happiness, ready to, make that commitment, do all the things into the celebration, And then the betrayal came in. Something came in and kind of popped that bubble of illusion with this person. I feel like they're very controlling now. Playful, which is a clarifier for the Four of Wands, because that's the happiness, the celebrations, the playing around, being with your friends and family, enjoying celebrations with the weddings and the birthdays and the anniversaries and the christenings, all the things that we will come together in our community, within our family, to celebrate together. And that's the energy you want to be in. That's what you're striving for. You're trying to get back into that energy again. Reminder, and in the center it says don't forget, and that's important to know because they don't want you to get distracted with false promises in this situation. They can come in playful and match your energy, but don't forget where you were. Don't forget the situation at hand. Don't forget what put you into that Ten of Swords energy, right? They don't want you to forget. They don't want you to dwell on it, but they don't want you to be pulled back in with a false sense of security. They're coming in with listening. Ooh, two more. Lust. They have lust and passion, guys, and message. I really feel that they have a lot of feelings towards you, and they're trying to listen to what your message is, but it's really hard for them to change. They want to make the effort, they want to do the thing, but you're trying to take an emperor, warrior, king, and change the way that they've been for a long time. This can be a more mature person, but you're trying to have, quote unquote, an old dog with new tricks, okay? Where you're trying to change a habit or a personality trait that is long ingrained in them. Okay, you're coming in with death and courage. Now, death in this reading is going to talk about the changes that you have to overcome and become, and be courageous about it, because this is not going to be easy. This person holds a lot of power over you. This person is either your spouse, a parent, an uncle, a boss, an aunt, someone that has control over, your feelings. If this is your significant other, they have control over you. They have control over the finances. You may share a house together or children together. There's more at stake than meets the eye, okay? And you have to be on the understanding that changes need to be made so that you become happy again. You don't feel like you're being betrayed in one way or another. Here's the success card, right, that we were just talking about, in peace. So I'm going to pull one more, in grief. Okay, now this could mean, because now the grief card is coming up, so this could mean that there was a physical loss of a person that you are both grieving the death of, okay? Because they're pondering the past, you're feeling betrayed. It was like you're at the very end of something very successful, something that you were looking forward to a lot that was taken away from you, okay? And you feel like you were robbed somehow of this. So if you have lost a loved one and you are dealing with that as a family unit, I can see where this energy is starting to shift. I also feel that for most of you, that the death and grief is mourning the relationship at how it was. Right, they're in the Five of Cups energy as well, where they're thinking about the past, they're pondering their mistakes, they're reflecting on a lot of different things. So there's a lot of grief on both sides for how this relationship has turned out. There's a lot of woulda, coulda, shouldas that are being bounced around. There's a lot of, I just want success and peace, happiness, fulfillment. Oh, perfect. Okay, so we're also going to come in with the Ten of Wands in reverse with the Three of Pentacles in the upright. Ten of Wands in reverse talks about releasing those burdens and things that no longer serve us, walking away from other people's judgment and criticism, things that other people put on us that we carry around. Okay, this also talks about responsibilities. The Three of Pentacles talks about doing things in collaboration with other people. So you're going to get help from outside sources in order to navigate this, in order to disseminate the burdens and responsibilities that have been put upon you. So it's good, positive energy. Okay. That's where the Four of Wands in the reverse comes into the upright, because you have your community around you to help you during this, right? So you have to be very courageous during all these changes. Okay, they're coming in with the Queen of Cups as well as the Moon. Okay, so there comes a time that something becomes illuminated, right? And then they are able to shift their energy into the positive and become that beautiful Queen of Cups that's really in tune with their feelings, know where they want to be, are able to give the love that they want it to be given to them. They're able to reciprocate and give it back out. So there's a lot of good healing coming from the month of May. It's going to be really, really tough for all parties involved. But no, there's a lot of reflection. There's a lot of betrayal that's being felt. But there has to be a time to grieve either the person or the relationship of what it used to be, and then focus on what it's going to be moving forward from today on. Okay, and there's a lot of shifts into the emotions that is important to recognize. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today, Taurus. I truly appreciate you guys stopping in. I would love to have you back real soon. Take care.